Hello, thanks for choosing FaxCore. I am Greg Peoples and I'm one of the channel sales managers here at FaxCore. I want to show you today how to configure the FaxCore IP printer driver. It's very simple. The very first step that you'll want to do on your laptop or desktop is install the FaxCore eV5 IP printer MSI file onto your Windows machine. The next thing that will happen once you've installed it is under your control panel, hardware, devices, and printers, you should see the FaxCore IP printer if that MSI file installed properly. Then we're halfway there, as they say. The next step that you will do is you will be able to use that driver. So I could use any file that's on my computer and I could say file print. Again, if I've installed the MSI file properly, the FaxCore IP printer will show up. At this point, I'm going to try one page. I'm going to hit print. If you've got sound on your computer, you'll hear a snapshot. Now what happens, if you've run this for the first time, you'll get a little error. You'll hit OK. The error is because you have not set up a profile, which is what we were going to do today. So the first thing I want to do is under the FaxCore server, I already have multiple profiles. I want to add a new one. And I'm going to hit Add New and call this the fax2u.net server name. And I'm going to hit Configure. Now I will name this fax2u.net. It could be any name. But this server URL is specific to the server. Yours may be an IP address, for example. And hit OK. So now that I've got the server portion done, fax2u.net, I now want to go back and hit Edit Profile, and I want to add a new user profile. So I'm going to hit Add, and I'm going to call this one fax2u.net as well. The username should be a valid username on your FaxCore server, and same for the password. And then the send name, this is going to be what shows up on a fax that you send. So you want it to describe yourself. And the company, your company. I like to click on the remember password so it does my kind of single user sign-on, and then also auto close the application. That's where when I hit send of the fax, it's going to close down the dialog box. I'm done at this point, so I'm going to close this profile editor, and I'm going back to my document here. So again, this could be a Word document, an Excel, CRM document, any document that you want to fax from your desktop. I'm going to hit File, Print, because now my print driver is installed and my profile should be active. Again, it's going to show under the printer if I've installed it properly, the FaxCore IP printer. I'm going to do one page for this test and hit Print. I hear the snapshot, so far so good. I'm going to select the new server that I created, fax2u.net. I'm going to select the profile that I want that's going to have the correct username and password in it, and I'm going to hit Continue. And this is a good sign. Everything so far is working. It shows my web interface, my FaxCore web interface. So at this time I can just type in this is a test fax and testing of the IP printer driver. I already have, of course, my document that I'm going to fax right there. It shows one page. That's good news. And now you can manually enter the name of the recipient, the company, the fax number, or you can just add one if you have an address book set up from your personal address book. I'm going to select my boss since I know he never gets test faxes. And now the recipient should show up there. And literally all I have to do at this point is hit send fax, and I'm done. So I hope this has shown you how to easily set up the FaxCore IP printer driver and your user profile. Thanks for your time.